Alright, so you clicked on this video because you want to look more attractive. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up in like, what, 2 days? And you gotta look good. And whether you have a partner or not, you should always strive to look better and be more handsome. And it doesn't matter if it's Valentine's Day or, I don't know, some random day in November. You should always try to boost your attractiveness and look better throughout the whole year. There are really two reasons why you should aim to look more attractive. One being is to gain self-confidence and feel good about yourself, which I mean, who wouldn't want that? And two is to gain more opportunities, whether that's business, school, work, relationships, anything you can think of in life. Let me explain myself. So you ever see that pretty girl or the handsome guy basically kind of get away with a mistake or something that they did at work or school that an average guy or maybe even you wouldn't be able to get away with. And it honestly just comes down to how attractive they are. They're using their attractiveness, whether they're conscious about it or not, to basically get away with that thing. But I mean, is it really their fault? They're basically just handed the advantage, whether they ask for it or not. And think about it. If two people were to walk into a job interview and they had same exact skill, but one of them was attractive and one of them was, basically ugly, who do you think is going to get the job? It's an easy decision. The job recruiter is just going to see the guy being more presentable, and she's going to assume that he's more professional, more presentable, more confident. And that's basically the role that attractiveness plays. But because that guy is attractive, people are going to portray his skill and experience as more valuable than yours. It's very subconscious in the human brain to think of that, but it's also in our prime nature to then want to be around attractive people because it makes us look more valuable because we have a handsome friend or a handsome partner. And you've probably experienced this before. I don't know, maybe one time in school or work you just said a joke, right? And no one really laughed about it. You got a little chuckle there. But then when the popular attractive guy in the office or in class says it, everyone starts laughing and you're like, bro, I just said the same joke. Why did no one laugh then? This is all because when people see someone attractive or someone that they perceive to be more attractive than them, they basically get intimidated. So they kind of have to prove themselves to the attractive person and gain their respect. That's why that one girl that you see and you just always put her on a pedestal and you basically value her higher than yourself. That's why you're always scared and awkward when you try to talk to her. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that you can gain attractiveness and then use that to your advantage and get yourself more opportunities, whether that's your job, in interviews or with business, because business is all about networking, and I'm pretty sure people would rather network with an attractive guy rather than a fat old dude. And even with the relationships, because I'm pretty sure you'd rather be friends with attractive people because it raises your value, because people are going to judge you off your friends, right? And with partners as well, I'd rather be with an attractive person rather than an ugly person. That's just my opinion. I don't know about you guys. So with all of that said, now you know why you should be more attractive. So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways that you can boost your attractiveness. Starting with number 1, and that's having a skincare routine. And bro, the amount of people that don't do this is actually insane. I can see your crusty face, man. And I don't mean just wash it with water, or I don't mean to wash it with a bar soap either. That's even worse. Because washing it with a bar soap just makes your face even more dry. And the funny thing is that you only need 5 minutes to do your skincare routine. You'll need a face wash, a face moisturizer, and an exfoliator. And for the face wash, I'd recommend getting something that fits your skin type. So whether it's dry, oily, or a mixture. So go to the drugstore and don't get any of the cheap stuff because it's going to be bad for you in the long run. And get something that's right for your skin type. Because my skin is not the same as your skin, so we shouldn't be using the same face wash. For the face moisturizer, I'd say the same thing. Get something for your skin type. And then for the exfoliator, you want to be using that once or twice a week. And what you want to do is, wash your face and then moisturize it in the morning, and then at night do the same thing right when you wake up and then before you sleep. And then for the exfoliator, you want to be using that once or twice a week. And the key with this is consistency, because if you're going to be doing it once a week, twice a week, it's not really going to help you You're only gonna reap your rewards once you get consistent with that and do it every morning and every night. Like, I can't even leave my house now without washing my face and moisturizing it anymore. Which rolls us to the next one, which is exercise. Now, bro, I'm not asking you to go try hard gym 3 hours a day, but if you're not doing anything right now, I just want you to just take a 10-minute walk. Whatever you're doing, I just want you to do a bit more. Like, if you're not doing anything, then go on a walk every day. If you're just walking a bit, just go on a run, or lift a bit of weights, even do body weight exercises. It'll make you lose fat if you have any, and then build muscle if you don't have any. And both of those things are then essential to make you look more attractive. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, halfway through the list, number 3 is to drink water. Now, bro, if you go to the toilet and your pee is looking yellow or even darker, I know some people with brown pee, like, that's how dehydrated they are. Like, if it's anything more than light yellow, then you drink more water. That's a sign that you need more water. If you didn't notice, whenever you don't drink enough water, your face just looks more bloated and more round, and you just look more fat. But when you drink water, it all solves that, man. Like, I'm drinking right now. And a tip I'd say to help this is just have one around you, like on your desk or wherever you spend most of your day. Just keep a bottle by you, and whenever it gets empty, you just fill it up again. Moving on, number 4 is to decrease sugar and sodium. Now, again, I'm not asking you to change your diet, have a whole Cristiano Ronaldo clean diet of just lettuce and chicken and rice. But again, it's the same concept. Like, whatever you're doing, do a bit better. So if you're fully just eating donuts, like pizzas, burgers, and you have, like, say, sugary drinks, then I want you to cut sugary drinks, because if you cut out, the bad sugars from your diet, that's just gonna help you. Even if it's a small step and you're still eating all that junk, I want you to get rid of one thing and then slowly get rid of the other things. So what I want you to do is to cut out all your juices, all your sodas, and just stick to drinking water. That's my first step for you, if you're not already doing that, right? And then after that, if you're eating a bit of sweets there, or cut that out a bit as well, until you get to that basically perfect diet. And the reason why I was speaking about reducing your sodium is because a lot of people just eat over their sodium intake, and that just makes, again, your face bloated. Because the more sodium that your body has, the more water it'll hold on. And that's why you look bloated and round and just have all that water weight. So if you can get rid of that, you'll just automatically look like 10 times better. And my last tip for you today is to buy basic clothing. Now, understand that you can't really get that right away, and it'll take time to change your wardrobe. The reason why is because if you get high quality, just basics like your plain white tee, your plain black tee, instead of the Gucci or the LV or whatever brand you wear, there's so many replicas that it's not even impressive to wear a Gucci shirt anymore. And you can tell when someone wears a Gucci shirt even twice a week, and then 3 times a week, 4 times a week, you'll be like, bro, like, it's not all you have to wear. But bro, if you have a black tee, let's say you have a black tee, and then you paired it with different pants each day, I bet you no one's gonna notice. Like, no one's really gonna notice that you're wearing the same black shirt. But because you style it differently, it makes a whole new outfit. And if you get a shirt that fits you right, pants that fit you right, you'll just look more attractive. And an extra tip I would say is to tailor your clothes as well. I understand it's just extra money and everything, but if you have that money to spend, I would really recommend it. Get high quality basics and then tailor them to your own size, or your style will be on point and everyone's gonna notice. Trust me. So that was 5 ways to increase your attractiveness. And even with all of that valuable information, they will not reward you if you're not consistent with them. Because consistency is the key here. So if you wanted to learn more about habit formation, how to create good habits and quit bad habits. So yeah, if you're interested in that, watch this video right now and take care, bro.